Game sick, can't name a nigga iller. Had to fire on this nigga just to show him I was realer.
I had to fire on my man, he was fucking with the ops.
Had to fire on this nigga, he was talking to the cops.
Had to fire on the nigga, he was fronting on my block.
Man, I fired on this nigga, he was looking at am I wild?
I'm so Brooklyn, nigga.
And when I'm out of town, they call me Brooklyn, nigga.
From Detroit to LA to NC, nigga.
From Jersey back to the Barclay, nigga. To Labor Day parades on the Parkway, nigga.
The Callaloo dumbing in the Ark, my nigga.
I remember from the lab, Lenny Spark, my nigga.
I rap East New York from the start, my nigga.
In Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my nigga.
In Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my niggas and sisters. Where's 845? I see you in the building. FTC Vice, I see you in the building. Nerd, I see you in the building. Dog Soldier. Keish, hey girl. Truth Lady, I see you in the building. A Gift and a Curse podcast, I see you, sister. Appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate you for pulling up. We got 15 people in the building. Hit that like button, hit that cash, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification. Feel as though you want to hit the cash app, hit the cash app. Feel as though you want to hit the super chat, hit the super chat. You dig what I'm saying? It's all deeply appreciated. Yeah. Some things I want to talk about today. I got some content today. If you notice, if you pay attention, I don't know if y'all understood what I was saying. I know some of y'all, the majority of y'all, especially that be coming over here. The majority of y'all that come over here, I don't think y'all have any problem with reading comprehension. I don't think you have any problem with reading comprehension. Facts of life. That's why I did this today. I did this today. Sunday comprehension with Big Dice. It's time to go to church, y'all. Sunday comprehension. It's time to go to church. You are now rocking with the best. Sunday comprehension. Sunday comprehension, y'all. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out. You know, you went to school. Reading comprehension was on the back. It wasn't just a reading comprehension. They wanted to make sure they knew people know how to read, but they wanted to make sure people knew how to comprehend. And I'm noticing something about YouTube. There's a bunch of people up here with a lack of comprehension. See, the arrogant side of me want to say a bunch of you niggas is stupid. And a bunch of you females is fucking ignorant. But I ain't gonna say that because that's not my place. But I will say a lot of y'all are struggling to comprehend. A lot of y'all are struggling just to comprehend. That's a respectful way to talk about it. If you take it disrespectfully, I don't care. You know how I feel. I've been thinking about a lot of things. First thing I wanted to talk about is the truth and lies. Cosmology Bay, I see you in the building. The truth and lies. There's two type of people I'm going to lie to. Stick-up kids and the police. Stick-up kids and the police. Everybody else is getting the truth, whether you like it or not. Because I'm not going to surrender my reality for nothing. I haven't met anybody that I feel as though is more important than my reality. Even if my reality is wrong, I will never let you in your reality convince me I'm wrong unless you can physically produce proof that my theory is wrong. It got to be proven to me. You can't just tell me anything because people talk too fucking much. I did a live yesterday. Shout out to these people right here. Let's get this clear. No. First, I got to give a big shout out. If y'all not subscribed, do me a favor, nerd. Put up R&B Tizzle. King Crego, I see you. Put up R&B Tizzle, the better half of the Morrisons. Make sure y'all be putting her in this chat for people to go subscribe to her. Do me that favor. Shout out to the light side, to the women of the light side. Shout out to Queen Jailer. Shout out to R&B Tizzle. Shout out to R&B Tizzle's cousin. I can't remember her name. The sister that was on the platform this morning. She'll know who I'm talking about. I'm messing with my dog this morning. You know, a couple of my cousins down here, I've told them to subscribe to everybody. Everybody. So they was like, cuz, you know, somebody in the chat. They wasn't talking about them. They was talking about somebody in the chat. Just like shout out to Cosmology Bay and Smitty Brim for checking a couple of people in the chat. See, I told y'all about the people in the chat. The people in the chat is going to be the ones that always start the controversy. First of all, people are doing shows pertaining to the boxing event that, thank God, went perfect. Shout out to Chase Milano. Shout out to Artist Morrison. Shout out to Roski. Shout out to Cuba Gooders. I owe Chase an apology. Because something Roski said, I fed into. Because number one, I tell people, when y'all doing y'all platforms, this is what I ask all platform promoters. When y'all got these people on y'all platforms or y'all got these people in your well, keep my name out their fucking mouth. Because if y'all don't keep my name out their mouth, I'm coming to check all of y'all. If you don't check the person's name that's saying my name, I'm coming to check all of y'all. So if niggas don't want a real problem as far as me speaking up for my name, respectfully, motherfuckers say my name when they come on your platform, stop that shit. Give me the same respect that I give people when people come on this platform and feel as though they want to voice their opinion about other people. Whether I have an agreement with them, whether I don't like them or not, I do not let people get disrespected. I do not let people's name get said, even especially if they're not here to defend themselves. There's a few things I'm going to get in touch with tonight. But first, I'm going to send nothing but my love and respect to the sister, R&B Tizzle, and to the sister, Queen Jayla, and R&B Tizzle's cousin over there at the light side. Because there's people in the chat going, yo, why was Dice hating on Artist and Morrison? I heard some of the most stupidest shit over this motherfucking night that made me laugh. They even had some people saying that I said that Roski was going to set up Artist Morrison. Y'all see my lives. I've never said that. And see, let me explain something. I'm just venting to y'all. That's what really upsets me. If you're going to speak my name, speak it with the truth. Don't speak one lie on my name because I will correct you on that shit. Ron Boogs, I see you in the building. And if y'all pay attention, Roski and Artist was in my chat. And when Roski pulled up, I begged him. I said, yo, do me a favor. Don't fight. Told Artist the same thing. Don't fight. What I said specifically to the ignorant pieces of shit, excuse my language, y'all, to the ignorant pieces of shit that want to dispute this bullshit all across YouTube, Dice was hating. I said, I quote, the problem is not going to be between Artist Morrison and Roski. I said the problem is going to be by the spectators and the people on the outside that's going to come to the event and destroy the event. Because number one, there are a lot of people that's suffering from mental illness behind these avatars. There are a lot of junkies. There are a lot of alcoholics. There are a lot of people that take a bunch of concoctions, marijuana, heroin, opioids, Percocets. These is not the type of people that should be at no boxing event. So whoever decided at the last minute to just make it be Cuba Gooding of the Bronx, Chase Milano, Artist Morrison, and Roski Productions, whoever decided for that idea, genius. Big Dice stamped that. Genius. Do I agree with the whole scenario? No. Because if it was two people that went through something, I'm from that same era. Feathers get ruffled. But see, when you start putting the cameras and the people from the sideline and shit, this is when shit go wrong. And if anybody that don't really understand my heart by now, you stupid fucking ignorant bastards, my concern was for everyone's safety. And if you notice when Roski came up, Roski, the first thing he said was, nah, son, it's going to be in my hood. Do you think I'm going to let something happen, quote unquote, to Roski? To Artist. And what I said is, initially, I felt as though that it was supposed to be on a mutual background. And see, this is what I mean about the troll. So I'm going to give him his moment. Peoples, you come in here, number one, this the guy right here is Peoples 2112. This is the dick sucker that I kicked out my chat 100,000 times. This is one of the dick suckers. And excuse me to the sisters in the building. This is one of the dick suckers that every time I try to go support somebody in the chat and say, yo, shout out to Behind the Bar. Shout out to OG Sonny Blanco. Shout out to XYC. This is one of the male groupies that's in the chat always saying, yo, Big Dyke this or Big Dyke that. Excuse my voice, y'all. I got him. Back to what I said before. This clown right here, Peoples 212, he's been kicked out the chat. See, I purposely unblocked him because I'm noticing now a lot of these dudes are mentally insane and they are intrigued with me. Now check this out, y'all. If I just unblocked him today, before this live, because he was one of the peoples in the chats too, Yall. If I just blocked him before this live, look at the dick sucker in the show right now. Ain't that some shit? Look at the, first of all, if you're in everybody chat saying that you so not in agreement with me and I'm this person and I'm that person, why are you over here in this chat? You know why you over here in this chat? Because you's a dick sucker. Let's get to this work.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
This is the other person. This is the other dick sucker that was saying my name for 40 years that was kicked out the chat. Y'all remember FTC? I see you hit him, but I pulled it up. Do you see? Let me show y'all something about mental insanity. All these people are popping up the day that I blocked. Because I knew the dick suckers was coming because yesterday they was running around. And let me explain something to you. I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. You think I give a fuck about Chase or anybody else? Ain't nobody, first of all, Chase ain't gonna never roast me because he can't roast me. Let's get that straight. First of all, he roasts people for their flaws and their imperfections. You are looking at the definition of flawless. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. You are looking at the definition of flawless, lot lizard. I don't know what came together in your mind that made you want to pick a name of lot lizard, but you probably do look like a lot lizard. Probably what I was saying. And let me explain something to you. This goes for anybody that want to come up and be trolls, because I'm going to talk about all this shit since this lot lizard wanted to bring up something. A troll can't do nothing be a troll. Any troll. This goes for Chase. Any troll can't be nothing but a troll. So when it comes to Chase Milano, let me explain something to y'all. I look at Chase like the bro. But Chase is his own man. He has his own vision. And he has his own destiny on YouTube and in life. Certain things I will not stand by. Respectfully. And let me explain something to y'all. It's a lot of people that like saying my name, but if you really met me in real life, you'd be like, damn, he a good dude. And see, the reason why I don't really try not to feed into certain shit, because people haven't really met. First of all, a bunch of the people that's over here know me in real life. Chase hasn't met me in real life. Chase been on YouTube watching a bunch of people go at each other disrespectfully, but Chase know my heart and he knows who I am as a person. So maybe when me, or if me and Chase meet in real life, he will see a different perception of me face to face, because YouTube, you know, they got a bunch of faces on YouTube, but what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. So I don't give a fuck about nobody coming up here making no fucking troll videos and all that bullshit. That shit ain't doing nothing to me. But I promise you this goes for anybody that's hearing my voice. Niggas won't talk to me like that to my face. Miss Lot Lizard, I don't give a fuck who you got faith in and who you voting for the toughest of the year. On Sharon McLeod, nothing on YouTube will talk to me disrespectfully to my face. Anybody hearing my voice can react and speak on it. Nothing on YouTube will ever talk to me disrespectfully to my... Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. You might make an attempt to talk to me disrespectfully, but when you begin to talk like that, ass gonna bring ass. We think I'm just gonna stand there and let you talk to me disrespectfully? You really believe that about me? I really give you that description? See, a lot of people don't really understand official when they see it. This is that cloth talk. That's why this is called, what? Sunday Comprehension with Big Dice. With Big Dice. And I still stand on what I said, because the Lot Lizard is the motherfucker that says, see, this is the part that bugs me out. Lot Lizard, these is people that's going to people chats, and Lot Lizard said, I quote, why would Dice go alive at 8 o'clock when Artist Morrison and Roski is going live at 8 o'clock? Listen to how powerful people see me, y'all. Look at the perception that these people see in me. I know I'm God. Maybe I'm not understanding the power that I really do possess, but people are in other people chat saying, why would Dice try to fuck up y'all numbers? How could I fuck up somebody's numbers? So what I said was, and shout out to OG Sonny Blanco, because he hit me up over this. He hit me. I didn't even know he had texted me. He was like, yo, geez, you calling me a devil? Shout out to OG Sonny Blanco, because number one, I'm glad he had the common sense to at least reach out to me like adults do. I didn't even know he texted me because I was getting dressed in the shower. So when I saw his text, I called him. I'm like, what you talking about? And what he said to me was, he was like, damn, son, you called me a devil? I said, called you a devil? What the fuck are you talking about? He was like, you just called me a devil. You don't be hearing what you be saying? See, one thing I will say about Sonny Blanco has never met me in real life. He has heard of me through certain people, but he's never really met me in real life. Certain things that I've tried to forewarn Sonny Blanco about, he's always brushed me off. I ain't gonna lie. He don't care about it because he thinks people that he admirably speak up for is on his side. So I don't have no right to keep talking to him about that, because number one, that's somebody I met off YouTube. That ain't my man. That's somebody I met on YouTube and I'm building a rapport with. So maybe when we do meet face to face and he understands me genuinely as a person, he'll be like, damn, the nigga Dice different. Like so many people say. You dig? And what I said was, when I'm going, if one of the bigger platforms is going live, yes. And I was just talking to the brother this morning about this. Yes, I do go live. Pay attention to this, y'all, so y'all can hear it from my voice. Because these Lot Lizards are so ignorant, they don't think about the whole thing. Yes, I do go live at the same time. And the only reason why I said Sonny Blanco's name is because, respectfully, I'm not subscribed to 050. I'm not subscribed to all these so-called big platforms. I'm subscribed. The biggest platform that I'm subscribed to, shout out to St. Laz, the hood therapist. So the reason why I said Sonny Blanco is because I watch Sonny Blanco's wrap-up. I interact with Sonny Blanco on the wrap-up, on his regular on his regular cell phone. The reason why I don't punch my name in his wrap-up is because of the male groupies like People's 2112, Uncle Ralph, Big Evil, Sean Piss, all these gay-ass men that the minute they see the Big Dice Chronicles, Hey, hello, Dice. Fuck you, Dice. I don't understand what it is with dudes. SMGZ, I see you in the building. Blow Dollars, I see you in the building. Peace, beloveds. And shout out to you, Smitty, too. Wax AP, I see you. Wax AP, you see what he said? He said, I'm a leader. Some of you YouTube guys need to be led to the fighting ring to get some act right. Guns and called for. You dig? We got the Nile pulling up. Tommy in the building. I see y'all. Hank McCoy, I see you in the building. That's another thing. Somebody had spoke to Wax about something about me, and Wax told a person, yo, that ain't none of that nigga description. Because y'all don't know me. Wax has been around me. Wax know my whole family. Y'all don't know me. That's why I tell y'all, when it comes to certain people, Wax AP, China Brim, how long have I been telling y'all mind your fucking business? This is why. Because we pay attention to see who's really for us and against us. That's very easy. I never said nothing about nobody lining nobody up. But of course, people in the chat, it's always the people in the chats. It's not us, y'all. It's not the YouTube content creators. That's the sad part. I figured this out months ago. It's not the YouTube content creators. It's the people in the chat. So to the YouTube content creators, we got to understand something. A lot of these people in the chat are mentally deranged. Mentally deranged. And we feed into it. Sky Swizzy, salute. First thing Wax said to me when he called the phone, he said, you still feeding into these niggas, stupid. First thing he said is, you still feeding into these niggas, stupid. What I told you. And I felt exactly stupid. And I felt exactly stupid. What I said was, directly. That's why I say shout out to Tizzle and them. Because Tizzle, Queen Jailer, and the other lady was like, nah, we love Dice. That shit made me feel so good this morning. They was like, nah, we love Dice. That's the bro. We love Dice. That's the bro. Look, y'all see the goddamn menace in here too. China in the building. Now that's a 050 member that I fuck with. And now that you in the building, China, you piece of shit, look what I told you. And y'all mind your business because I'm talking to my fucking man. Look what I told you, China. I wasn't even going to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about that now. Look what I told you, China. Look how these niggas is liars. Let me tell y'all something about China Brim loyalty. Because he made me mad with the shit. Because of this YouTube shit. He made me very fucking mad with the shit. I told China something last year. I said, yo, that nigga around you don't fuck with you, beloved. He right here. Let him tell you I'm lying. I said, that nigga that you got so much honor and love to, he don't love you, beloved. I'm going to say it while Wax AP is in here right now. Wax can't stop me from talking. You know what Wax said to me the other day when he called me? Y'all stupid motherfuckers. That's why I told y'all when it come to Wax AP and China Brim, mind your business. You know one of the things Wax said to me? He said, yo, Dice, I was kind of worried about China. I haven't been seeing him on. He wasn't saying no arrogant shit or disrespecting him. Wax was talking to me. I was talking to Wax. Not the Wax y'all see. I was talking to my man. This YouTube shit has divided so many people with ignorance. But one thing I'm not going to let China or Wax do is walk into a trap. And I told China, your man ain't for you. You know how many phone calls I got? Shout out to the people that called me in the background. It was like, yo, Dice, did you see the Harlem Legend show? I'm like, huh? What do you mean? They was like, Harlem Legend said he's no longer 050. Fuck them niggas. Them niggas is bums. They don't want no money. What did I tell y'all Harlem said to me last year? What I told y'all he said to me last year. The minute he said it to me, I called my man. I called China. Y'all know what China told me? Because he told y'all when I blocked him out the chat. Yeah, I did that, but I unblocked him. Y'all see that. But you know what China told me when I told him that shit? He told me mind my business. So what I do? I took that hit and I minded my business. And look what just happened the other day. Look what Harlem said. Everything I told y'all from day one to now has came to light. You still don't see reality, do you? You still don't see reality. You still don't see no type of reality yet. Why? Because I care about people? Let me explain something to you about Artist Morrison and Velo. That's why I said I wanted Artist Morrison and I wanted Velo on my platform. Do I fuck with Velo? No. Will I ever fuck with Velo? No. Do I respect Velo? No. But if you remember, shout out to Zeke Black. But if you remember when that situation happened with Velo, I was the first person that walked over there and said, I'm glad you all right. I put my feelings to the side about things that I know. But I asked him, I told him, I'm glad you're not dead. But people forget about that type of shit. People forget about all that type of shit. So when people are on their deathbeds, they give you this foolish ass motherfucking description. They give you this foolish ass description at the end that they're so true and loyal to people. They're not. They're not. They're lying. That's what aggravates me. That's what aggravates me. And when I said, quote unquote, the devils, I was talking about y'all in the chat, not y'all that's here. I'm talking about the people that be in the chats instigating. The people that be in the chats just disrespecting people because that's why I said if somebody, a bigger channel than mine is going live, yes, I will go live at the same time. Pay attention. The reason why all the troublemakers, all the people with mental illnesses, all the people that's going to distract the good show I'm trying to give you is going to be over there. They're not going to be over here. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand everybody that has something against me once wanted to be Team Guardian? Once wanted to be on this platform? So let me get this straight about Chase Milano because people like to talk things into existence. It ain't no man I fear. Chase Milano is a great dude. I fuck with Chase behind the scenes. Done curse Chase out behind the scenes. Chase done curse me out behind the scenes. But I told you, if I fuck with you, I'm going to get on your nerves because sometimes I might see something that you might not see. You might see something that's better for me that I might not see. But one thing I am not going to do. See, let me explain something. This is cloth talk today. I'm going to take y'all to church. Just because you have a person or a friend that you care about and they are into certain things, you don't have the right to disrespect them. So what, they sell drugs? So what, they might be a pimp? So what, they might be a philanthropist? So what, they might be a cold-blooded killer? You do not have the right to judge them. Only God can judge. But what you do have the right to do is stand on your decision and make the best decision for you. I'm not going to sit up and argue with no nigga I love. We see each other, we fight, we hug, we still love each other. My niggas better not call me and tell me somebody trying to do something to them. Somebody better not call me and tell me one of my niggas is in trouble because I'm coming. You let me call Wax AP or China and be like, yo, I need y'all. Where you think they coming? You let me really call them. They know I don't call for help. I don't call for help. Never have. Keisha in here knew me since I was 12 years old. I've never called for no help. So if I call one of my mans and be like, yo, I need some help, I feel a certain way. I feel as though niggas may be trying to disrespect or get at me the certain way. Them niggas is coming. Same thing, vice versa. That's like me and Wax. Me and Wax go through our bullshit. Me and China go through our bullshit. When Wax call me and I call Wax, we don't talk about the bullshit we going through because if I call Wax or Wax call me, that means one of us need to talk. We need somebody to listen. We need an ear. So when you really care about somebody, you don't talk about what you and that person was arguing about the last day. Let me school y'all. When one of your peoples call you and tell you, yo, I need to talk to you, they don't want to hear what y'all was arguing about. They're telling you how much they love you and they need to talk to you because something is bothering them. So after we get through talking about what's bothering you, if we're going to talk about that bullshit, we can get back into that. You heard what Wax said when he pulled up? He said, yo, Dice, I'm not going to troll you this morning because this is great content. Fuck it, I'll troll you later because there's a time and there's a place for everything. This is real facts. This is why I'm so passionate about certain things, because I don't like fake people. Clarice Bradley, let me tell you something. I'm having a beautiful day, y'all, over there with R&B Tizzle. Shout out to Magnificent Mecca. I'm having a beautiful conversation over there with R&B Tizzle and them. They asked me a question pertaining to something with Artie. I said a misunderstanding between Artie and Mecca is why me and Mecca wasn't seeing eye to eye. Somebody took it upon themselves to call Mecca and say I was talking about her like a dog. This is how evil the world is. The minute I left, I leave the TV on and then I hear Mecca's voice. And y'all know Mecca, she come up there, yo, I'm talking about this delicious nigga. That's just her way of saying she missed me. But you know the great part I'm going to say about R&B Tizzle and Queen Jayla and they cousin? You know what bugs it out? People spoke up and told the truth. They said, hold up, Dice wasn't talking about you. They said, Dice wasn't talking about you. I had just said, I still love you, Mecca. Mecca ready to cut my head off. She started screaming at first. Tizzle and them had to tell her, yo, chill for a minute, let them talk. I said, let me explain something to you. I'm so disappointed about things that separated us. But it's still good memories I got with Mecca, y'all. It's still so many good things she taught me. But I care about her that much to just stay away. First time I ever heard Mecca say, damn, I apologize. And she said that. She said so much stuff be going on in the background. Sometimes people explode. That don't mean the explosion has to be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. There are certain people y'all see me go crazy on here. Because I've never had a rapport with them. I've never been around them. I've never hung out with them. I've never hugged them. Never told them I loved them. None of the above, but they felt as though they had reason and right to speak about me. So, of course, I'm going to obliviate them. But my family and my friends and the people I care about, if we going to argue, we going to argue in the background. I learned that with Compa. If I want to curse China out or Wax out, or if Wax want to curse me out or China want to curse me out, they got my number. They got my fucking number. Not doing that shit for y'all. Y'all crazy. Like I said on their show, if y'all would have let China stay with his own format of the clash of the titles in digital Hollywood, YouTube wouldn't be so crazy, because everybody's trying, I said this before, is trying to duplicate his style. That's why all this shit is crazy. Let him do what he do, get your own lane, and hopefully people will be interested in what your craft is. He tells y'all every day, yo, I ain't trying to hurt nobody, and I don't want nobody to hurt me. And I dare one of you niggas to run up on me. I'm just playing with y'all. So take it how you want to take it. How many times he got to say that to y'all? Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear somebody got hurt. You want to hear somebody got killed. You want to hear somebody went to jail. You want to hear somebody got stomped out. You know why? Because you never was involved with none of that shit. You ain't never lost nobody. You ain't never did nothing that you felt bad about. And you ain't never had to do nothing because you was scared. Because you were scared. We think niggas bust their gun because they tough. No, niggas bust their gun because they in fear of getting killed. A nigga gonna stab you because he's in fear of you stabbing him. And so off and so forth. Uh-oh, we got the cloth talk up here. Ziggy Black, what's up, baby? Talk to me.
It's the top of the morning, man. Top of the morning, man.
Tell me something good, Hollywood.
You know, I call it portions. I had to hop in this, man. Friends argue. This is what happens in real life. Not jail shit, but real life.
Not jail shit.
Real life, right? We don't wake up in the morning after a fight and go, I want to stab my friend if I won or lost. That coward behavior comes from jail. Because y'all feel under pressure if you're under religion, clique, gang, whatever. Yo, you gotta put, because I didn't see that happen. I didn't see dudes have fair ones in the gym, Dice. And then
That's
your
right.
homies tell them, you gotta shoot them now.
That's right.
Huh? You just shot a fair one. Nah, because you took a loss and the homies can't take a loss. So you're gonna have to make up, resurrect for that. That culture is the reason why your little nephews is killing each other. Yo, Dice, do they know what a fair fight is?
I really don't think so. I don't think
Do they
niggas know what it is to get beat up.
Can you answer this question? What's backdooring in the real world?
In the real world, backdooring and setting a nigga up you cool with.
Internet backdooring is just a bunch of niggas talking to a bunch of other niggas that don't know each other.
Yeah, that ain't backdooring. That's just a bunch of men acting like women.
Exactly. Let's
Where
get
we
that.
come from, if a nigga backdoor you, you gonna come to the door, your man gonna be like, yo, open the door, leave the door open for me. I'm at the Chinese restaurant, I'm coming upstairs, and you leave the door open, and when your man turn around in the kitchen, there's 3 or 4 niggas tying him and his baby moms up.
Yes.
That's what we call backdooring.
That's what we call backdooring in the real world. Again, let's stop putting fantasy into this reality. A lot of you niggas in this shit out hurt people. So what y'all do is y'all attach yourself to what's hurt because y'all think, yo, there's a group of us. Why don't you become an individual and be your fucking selves?
Facts.
Do I care if a certain person told? Why the fuck do I care for? I'm just on point. I'm not gonna do business with you. I'm not gonna talk about nothing in private with you. But I'm not gonna waste 80 hours exposing you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But it's monetary, you know what I'm saying? All right, we float niggas' boats. I mean, a good friend of mine's died, right? Recently, got murdered. Took a lot of money for a lot of dudes. But they said his last few years, they said he told on somebody. So for all the love, and flowers, for all he done, for all these years, the last bit they said he told. And that's why they say he passed away for. So nobody cares about what you may have looked out for him in '84 when they couldn't feed their families. It's about what you do now, a lot of y'all. Y'all remember that. Remember, Alpo never did nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
People were just a fan of his because how he dressed and how he moved. As long as he stood fly, y'all assumed he was a millionaire. So what I'm gonna say is, when your China was popping, heavy on the gleeks, heavy on the glico. Snatch a chain, you heard? Run him over.
Snatch a chain.
Run that nigga over. Yeah. A lot
Yo,
of
China, what up, boy?
What's popping?
What's good? 050. You know what I'm
050 in the building. Exactly.
Good, see?
I'm good. I'm chilling, man. I'm supposed to be in New York.
What's good with the brothers, man?
Chilling, man.
We're live trying to get these niggas to wake up and stop acting like children. Row 3, I see you in the building. Salute.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Yeah. Fact.
Z.
Yo, it's popping. We here.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm on my way to the camp. But
I told you wasn't going nowhere, son. Talking about you finna get off the internet. So I'm like, what's going on?
Oh,
I gotta take a break sometimes. I just gotta take a break sometimes,
bro.
We
gotta breathe, man.
Nah,
everybody take. You see, China disappeared. You see, sometimes you gotta get up. Yo, this shit going. Yo, this shit'll make a person that really been outside snap, bro. And it's not worth it. Niggas don't. This is YouTube, man. That's why I just tried to stay over here on my lane and mind my business, bro.
Yeah.
Tell these niggas some goddamn sense.
Gotta tell them sense.
Huh? All right, listen, let me say something quick fast. Y'all already know I'm bugged the fuck out. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's a new year, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This side of you. All right, first I want to let y'all know this, right? The same thing that any other platform is doing, It's just that we look like the worst because we know each other. You got Vlad TV, you got No
Yeah.
Jumper, you got all these platforms who do the same shit we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you go to
Yeah.
Christians, if you go to even Christians platforms, they over there arguing with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The thing that the concept I got now, we got to know how to make great content, even if we dislike each other, and still respect each other.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nobody, listen, since I've been on YouTube, I haven't seen nobody get 25 to life or went looking for anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it really ain't that serious. Yeah, we done did a lot of bullshit, post niggas' moms, girls. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, everybody know I ain't really with that shit.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that could be overlooked, man. And we got to start, you know what I'm saying, coming together, even if we dislike each other. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids is watching.
That's
They really
a fact.
are, man. Yo, they really are. I mean, I was telling my wifey this morning. I said, listen, no matter me and my friends on Easter, we'll find a church to go to. Auntie going to church, let's go. We get our one time out the year, we will all go to some type of church. We got some type of spirituality somewhere. Go back outside and may jump somebody, but before we got there, we went to church for a couple of hours, humbled ourselves. A lot of y'all are following these weird narratives, like y'all just these broke, dirty kids running around from abandoned building to abandoned building all your life. A lot of y'all friends. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dice grew up in a generation when New York was disgusting. When New York was like Beirut. We're not talking about
I'll be right back, son.
All right, copy.
You know what I'm saying? That's where we come from. That's where we learn survival skills at. Survival skills. Basic house skills. You niggas curse in front of your mothers. We don't.
That's
Never
right.
curse in front of my mother. I don't care what drugs she did, what she drank. I ain't never cursed in front of my mother. A lot of y'all gotta a lot of y'all bugged out. If my man cursed at his mother, he was on his top. Yo, son, that's your mom, son.
Facts.
Come on, man. All that to set a dick up and be honest with you. Everybody got their own gangster shit. You meet somebody online and talk to two other dudes and think you know somebody. You don't know. How you know? How you know? One thing I'm gonna say though, Dice, this cloth is a very sacred cloth. Oh, a lot of y'all should just learn to listen. Just because I'm not just because I don't have 100,000 followers, doesn't mean I only know 10 dudes that equal 2 million followers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all want to get around Rock Nation, right? I was around Rock Nation before Rockefeller.
Facts.
Don't let that fly over your koofies.
When Big Head Gary was skinny. When Big Head Gary was skinny.
You know what I'm saying? When
Before
Fritz was running
Uncasa
around.
went to the feds.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before all that. Before they had the purple haze and the drill and all that on Dykeman and Post and all that.
Before
You know what I mean?
Branson. Before
Come on,
142nd and St. Nicholas
Come on,
Place
man.
downstairs, B&J Candy Store. Before all of that.
Come on, man. And those are spots that you have to go with your peoples because you might get
That's
robbed
a
coming
fact,
out.
Zeke.
You
You
might
couldn't get
bumped on
served.
your way out.
You couldn't get served. You go in there talking about weed, niggas like, your
What?
bedroom, man, sell no weed. Smoking no split. Dread looking at you smoking a split. Bedroom, man, sell no weed, my youth. Come out my blood clot store.
Yeah, son. There's nothing wrong with hearing something official. Stop thinking, yo, this, that, and the third. I salute Roski and Artie. You know why? Because they didn't meet up to kill each other, bro.
Big Joe, I see you in the building.
They didn't meet up to kill each other, bro. They did something that they did what me and Dante did back in the days. We talk mad shit, meet me on the block, and slap box. That's old school shit, bro. And if I get serious, that's when Dante go, yo, you serious? And then we get it on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
you
a fact.
serious? And then after that, we get up, we hug each other, get a 40 ounce of some private stock, get a nickel bag of weed from down the block. And we laughing, bugging out. Yo, I slapped the shit out of you. Yeah, son, I'm gonna get
Talking
you
about
next
that
time.
shit to 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody snapping, joking. You having a good time on the block. You hear me? It's back to the basic routine. You niggas personalize it. I need to get a gun. Why? He slapped the shit. He was slap boxing. He slapped me hard. Come on, bro. And y'all let that happen, a lot of you niggas, man. Y'all think that's real nigga shit. That's not real nigga shit, man.
Yo.
Salute.
Somebody was popping.
Yo, salute, bro. I want to set the record straight right now, son. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Yo, Zeke Black, you already know what it is, man. You know what I mean? You know what you did, bro. For real, for real. You know what you did, Zeke Black.
Son,
y'all making a
we
video
took a
about
chamber
you today,
son, we
yo,
took a chamber
and they'll be
accident,
listening like
son.
that shit like, yo, what the fuck just happened, yo?
Yo, Zeke and Smitty.
He's crazy, man.
Son, I didn't tell him to take your chain, son. I just looked and says a nice chain. He yapped it. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Shit, though, Zeke. Salute,
Yo, Smitty. Y'all Brooklyn niggas from two different parts of Brooklyn, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from Manhattan. When a Brooklyn nigga compliment garments and chains, somebody's gonna get robbed.
That mean we want that shit.
Yo, son, that jacket is tough, right? Oh, shit. Oh.
Yo, quick Vic, salute, beloved.
Y'all Brooklyn niggas know anything y'all compliment. My man says, Zeke, you gotta have Brooklynize on Rikers Island. He gave me the 5% book, a razor, and said, listen, let's follow me. Say this word, son. What son? Let's say it. Don't worry about it. You good.
That's right, son.
Oh, look around all crazy on some Brooklyn shit. But I learned a lot from Brooklyn. Every borough's different.
Right.
That's right.
Every place is different. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I mean, you had
salute to y'all brothers, man. I just wanted to come up here and fuck with y'all, man. Salute to Big Dice.
Yo, Smitty, don't forget tomorrow morning we doing that 7 o'clock a.m., bro.
Yeah, son, we need that club.
You know, early. You know that.
We doing that moral conduct tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'm there. You know that.
Facts of life.
But you know, now, Dace, you know everybody can agree with this. But for those that do agree with this, come to the wake up. Come to these low dollars. Come to these platforms. Some of us need to hear this.
Yeah.
Some of y'all need some of your grandkids to hear this. You need to hear this, bro. We walked through my $1 million blocks on a gun. How many of y'all can say you walked about with $60,000, $70,000 a pistol on you?
Regularly.
I can't
at a regular time.
Let's go. But we had no beef. And we wasn't letting anybody know our business. So if I got robbed, we knew exactly who lined us up. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You hear me?
That's a fact. Damn, Zeke, you the only nigga know I have 43,000 in my basement, son.
The only nigga I don't get.
Why these niggas take me from upstairs to the basement, Zeke?
Zeke, you knew. That's how it happened. So you know, we just trying to save a life, man. One thing, we always read books in circles, even though we might have been plotting on dudes. We always read the newspaper. We always about current events. We used to have history lessons before jokes.
That's right.
Yo, what you know about this and what's that? And that's what kept us sharp. We just didn't know the law. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Rockstar, salute. I see you in the building, beloved. Please.
Now, before I go, right? NYPD, because our uneducation of law, we seen what they did to dudes. They'll snatch somebody up, tell them, yo, the guy with the blue hoodie, point him out. What? Yo, come in, ask the Detective Johnson.
That's a fact.
Only one that got blue hoodie on. You're gonna say you seen the walk into the store, he shot him.
And they gonna tell you, the nigga with the gray hood and the red pants, and if he take the gray hood off, he got a blue t-shirt. I don't care where he put him. What number is he gonna be? I don't know what number is he gonna be, but he got on a gray sweater with a blue t-shirt. He did it.
A lot of dudes, yo, that's how dudes tell a story, write a statement like idiots when they sell, and we see them coming home now. Yo, 30 years, he never did it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga come home looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger and don't even know how to use a Metro card.
Oh shit, yeah. So let me get away from this door. It might get crazy. It's the holidays.
Nigga Zeke said it might get crazy. ABG, long live Pop. I see you in the building, beloved. Peace.
I gotta go to work though. You heard? Appreciate y'all. I had to show my unconditionals. Stay up, party people. You heard? Yo, YJP, I see you. Heard? Salute. You heard? The Nile River. Know what I mean?
Word.
I won.
One. You know, I go behind the avatar with my guests, when my peoples come up. You know what I'm saying? And my voice is, let me tell y'all, my voice has been upset. My voice been fucked up since Chase show with Gary. Never did nothing to that man, y'all. We opened him up here, we let him up here with open arms. You can't be on people's platforms pulling out pistols. And the sad part about it is when he pulled pistols out on my show, did I flip out and start screaming? No. I called him behind the scenes on his phone and was like, yo, bro, do me a favor. Don't be pulling no guns out on the show, bro. And I said, do me a favor. I even said this to him trying to be respectful on the show. I said, I have no problem with you coming up here chilling with us. I said, but if you're going to be drinking, at least start drinking when we do the live. If y'all notice, when I go live, I got my spliffs rolled up and I smoke with y'all. Then we talked about certain things. And the minute that was over, he went to every platform. See, a lot of y'all don't know this. He was on 11 platforms talking about me. I just never popped up until Chase. See, everybody was like, oh, Dice went. No, Dice ain't go crazy. He was on 11 platforms. And then the reason why I initially first pulled up was just to tell him, I have nothing with you. I think you need to get some help. The crazy part is, shout out to Queen Jailer. She figured that shit out today. I've never talked about it like that. She was like, it's something with Dice and alcohol. And if y'all want to know the truth, I despise alcohol. I don't have no problem with you drinking. I don't have no problem with you sipping, having a good time. But once you get to the fact where you're boisterous, vulgar, and you start acting like you want to fight, you start getting overly aggressive, that shit makes me think about things that happen in my family. I have family members that killed each other from alcohol-induced, ensued conversations. This is facts. I got a cousin that was sitting up drinking with his wife one night, smoking crack cocaine. They got into an argument over alcohol, and he shot at her head. He did 12 and a half years. Rest in peace to my cousin Cleveland Lewis. He shot at her head. He did 12 and a half years, came home, was working with me, complained about how much he missed his wife every day for 3 years, walked around depressed. It was women that was actually trying to get at my cousin. Handsome dude, charismatic, good guy, got a good heart, good job. I listened to a man say this for 3 years. He missed his wife. I listened to him tell me, I quote unquote, my little cousins and them, they want to speak to him. They love their father because they created him, but they don't speak to him because their father killed their mother. And when their father killed their mother, they were babies. They was 4 years old and 3 months old. So when you got a children that's growing up from 4 years old and 3 months old with a grandmother and an aunt that's grieving their daughter and their sister, these children are going to be raised with descriptions of the father or the person that took their mother away from them. Because my little cousins grew up wondering what happened to their mom. So, of course, their grandmother and their aunt is going to overly express how this man did this, how this man did that, how this man did that. But it seemed like nobody never speaks about, quote unquote, them people were so in love. They were both addicted to cocaine. And they both had problems with alcohol. Rest in peace to my Uncle Robert Earl. I used to watch him beat my aunt so bad where I used to get scared and run in the room and lock myself in the door. Lock myself in the closet. My grandmother and them, they all go to North Carolina. They having a good time. They not thinking about the long run. That's why I try to tell people, be mindful of who you drop your children off with. Because, yeah, my aunt and my uncle, they're not going to sexually abuse me. They're going to give me anything I want. Popcorn, ice cream, candy, let me stay up late. But look what I was exposed to when they started drinking. I watched my uncle and aunt fight for years, where I would run in the back room and lock myself in a closet. I'm 51 years old. Just thinking about that takes me back to a child. Their daughter, rest in peace to my cousin, Karen McDowell. Boisterous woman, beautiful woman. But when she drank alcohol, she became very aggressive. You know where my cousin Karen is at? She's dead. You know why she was dead? Because one night when my cousin Karen was drinking at a juke joint down here, because she was so powerful with that McDowell blood, she got into an argument with her boyfriend. They standing in front of a juke joint arguing. It's raining real hard. My cousin is swinging on him, fighting. He grabs her because she went to bite him. And when he grabbed her, he threw her away from him. See, when he threw her away from her, he fighting. He don't know what's going on. When he threw her in the street right in front of a car. He threw my cousin Karen McDowell right in front of a car. And she was killed instantly. So if you really want to know about my life, don't listen to the bullshit people are perpetrating. Ask me. Some of you people fail to realize, and this is what bugs me out too, to the people in the bushes. All these stories, y'all, Keisha's in here right now. It's a bunch of people in here. Pop in here, right? ABG in here right now. I hear these stories about where Dice can't go. Let me tell you something. I go where the fuck I want to go. But the bug part about it is, y'all never said where I couldn't go until me and my man Compa got into an argument. Compa said some stuff he didn't mean, and y'all ran with it. So to this day, it's people talking what I can't do and can't. Let me explain something to you. I ain't never ran from nothing but God. Let's get that straight. I have never ran from nothing but God. That's why I love God so much now, because every step I took away from God, he took 2 steps towards me. Every step I took away from God, he jumped in front of me like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. It's like a ghost when you think you're getting away from a ghost, and every time you go and you stop because you're tired of running, the ghost sitting right there talking about you ready to run again. That's how God is with me. I love my God. See, the God I love, y'all might not understand, because the devil is a God also. That's why I don't want to be on nobody platform that's arguing. That's why I don't want to go to no promotion of fighting. That's why I don't want to see 2 dudes that I care about arguing. And let's get back to this Velo and DJ Artie shit. Yo, Todd, what up, beloved? Let me tell y'all something about Artist Morrison and DJ Velo. Them dudes is friends. Yeah, they said some shit to each other, but them motherfuckers care about each other. Now me, I don't fuck with Velo. I will never fuck with Velo. But I fuck with Art. I fuck with Bacardi Artie. Yeah! So when I see my man Art reaching out to his friend Velo, I think about The Takeover. 50 Cent, Eminem. Great concept, great idea. These motherfuckers is popping. Great concept, great idea. Let me tell y'all something about motherfuckers that be fronting and faking. See, shout out to Artists. Artists ain't fronting. See, Artists, he overlooked the fact that people was going to talk to him and disrespect him in the chat like they did, because he missed his friend. So he went to his friend's platform. Check this out. If y'all pay attention instead of being mesmerized with the fuck shit, if Velo didn't miss him, Velo would have never acknowledged him and would have never have brought him to the stage. Artists and Velo were enjoying each other. No need to say pause. When friends don't see each other, they enjoy each other. And I agree with you. I agree with you, Sky Swizzy. In my opinion, it is fuck Velo. In Sky Swizzy opinion, it is fuck Velo. But let me tell you about how unselfish I am. When it comes to friendship, that shit is so rare. Who am I to be concerned that much to the fact that Velo and Artie is friends? They're friends. Even though I wish Art would leave the nigga alone, I can't stop Art from being friends with his friend. Just like everybody around Velo that's trying to stop Velo from being artist friend. You can't stop Velo from missing his friend. They friends. Facts, ABG. You know I believe it. Same thing. I believe ABG, that's a fact. To the Ronald McDonald 100th degree. Ronald McDonald Clown of the Year award goes to him, in my opinion. But what I will say is, yo, Ark, I see you in the building. Brooklyn pops up for the kid. But what I will say is, y'all, from a human point about it, I want everybody in here to think about this one thing. They're friends. Everybody in here has fought one of their friends one time or another. Maybe whether it was being jealous that your friend got the girl you liked. Maybe you might be deep down inside mad that your friend made the basketball team that you wanted to make. Maybe deep down inside people respect your friend more than you. Maybe you feel as though when your friend is around, you're not acknowledged. It's a bunch of reasons why people argue. You see what my man ABG said? Long live Pop. He said he would never come to the town with that goofy YouTube shit. Yo, tell these niggas, ABG, these niggas would never walk in my shoes and they would have never been where I've been and amongst the people that I've been around. Rest in peace, and the people that's still living. And again, shout out to Chase Milano, shout out to Cuba of the Bronx, shout out to Roski, and shout out to Artist Morrison, because whoever decided for them to have that personal boxing match with just the four of them people there and everybody spectating on the phone, genius. Because I'm going to say it again, I never said Artist Roski was going to line up artists. So I wish people in the chat stop lying saying that. I never said there was going to be, the problem was pertaining to Artist and Roski. I said the problem is pertaining to the people around. Just like with Magnificent Mecca today. Shout out to Magnificent Mecca. I'm on R&B Tizzle show saying I love Mecca to this second. I'm going to say it to y'all right now. When it comes to Magnificent Mecca, I love her in my heart to this second. It bothers me, to tell you the truth, that we can't share certain joys and have beautiful debates, even though sometimes she gets a little passionate. That bothers me. But somebody, what they do, they call her in the background and said, Dice is talking about you like a dog. Go watch the show and rewind it. I've never talked about her like a dog. I said, unfortunately, a situation started with Artist and his wife asking a question to her, and ever since then, me and Mecca have not been eye to eye. But do I hate her? No. I hate what we went through. I hate that. I'm disappointed that we had to go through certain things, and I hate the fact that because of things I've been through, I'm scared to trust her anymore. That don't make her a bad person. That don't make me no bad person. That makes me do what's best for me. See, a lot of y'all aren't doing what's best for y'all. Y'all doing what's best for everybody around y'all. That's why y'all going through the bullshit. ABG said, Dice, that's what I was saying to you. YouTube is full of goofy politics. Be careful, bro. You know what? You're 100% right. But as long as I got y'all holding me down, beloved. See, y'all don't know. I got some niggas that's watching me. You see what he just said? Be careful. As long as y'all holding me down the way I know y'all do, I tell niggas to leave me alone. Y'all don't understand. A lot of these niggas behind avatars and a lot of the people y'all see in my chat really know me in real life. And you'd be surprised. You'd be walking down the street and one of these niggas walk up and beat blood out you because of me. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Y'all would never believe how many of my mans I begged them to stop watching YouTube because of some of y'all niggas that run y'all mouth. Y'all don't know who I am. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. Y'all don't know who I used to be. Shout out to Wax AP for putting, he said some deep shit. He said, yo, Dice, check this out. Who you used to be 30 years ago, niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. He said, who I used to be, niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. And he said one of the realest things to me. He said, yo, Dice, check this out. We're not them people no more. See, I don't know the wax AP y'all see. He do that for y'all. Because y'all don't even let him be himself. It's fucked up. The man can't even be on his own platform and show y'all how fucking intellectual he is because it's a bunch of niggas that want to be in the chat running their mouth or coming up on his platform when he try to give some people exposure or tries to get a great conversation and he can't get a reciprocated conversation. That shit is draining. Joking and playing, like Compa said, busting a move and jiving on Friday and Saturday, all right, we ranking and all that. But it's some real deep shit going on in this world, y'all. And this shit that we doing, let me explain something to you. I claim that I'm the one that changed the vibration of YouTube. Me, little old me. Always a queen. I see you in the building, girl. They might not want to give me the props. And they really ain't got to give me the props because all glory be to God. God just using little old me. God is using little old me because for some reason I've noticed there's an interest on me that's incredible. Shit, I don't got no shit. I'm bald-headed. I don't think I'm as handsome as I used to be. I got a bad back. My foot be hurting. I got tendonitis in my right hand, carpal syndrome in my left wrist. So I'm not who I used to be, but my heart remains the same. My heart is still pure. My heart is still pure. That's what a lot of people don't understand. If your heart is pure, you'll be protected. We got a couple of more weeks to this new year. I hope people take that shit, quote unquote, to the best advantage to try to better themselves every fucking day. Every day. Make tomorrow better than you did today. Matter of fact, sleep better tonight than you slept better yesterday. See, it's a bunch of things that we all need to improve. Some people can't even sleep through the night. I pray that you get a decent night's sleep. Just Eric, I see you in the building, E. Salute. And Green Eyes. I want to say this too for Green Eyes. Everybody pray for Green Eyes, man. I pray for Green Eyes. But I want everybody to understand something. I've never told 050 not to come here. I've never told Nile River not to come here. The only people y'all told me, I told y'all I really don't want here, I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all know who that is. And the reason why I say that, because if you're mesmerized and overwhelmed by the devil that much, I don't want you here. I don't want you here to fuck this chat up. Because we got too much love and respect for each other over here, y'all. Too much respect for each other over here. People always saying, yo, Dice, how you got them like that in the chat? Ain't no how you got nothing. We're adults. See, if y'all want to learn how to interact with adults like adults supposed to be, come fuck with me. Come watch the blueprint. The best part of my week, let me tell y'all the best part of my week. My homegirl came up here the other day and she told y'all that she went through something with her man. After this little break right here I give y'all, let's get into it.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Angie, baby. Hey, girl. My voice is messed up, so I'm going to try to do it. Angie, baby. Yo, Vic, salute, beloved. I appreciate you for pulling up. So real, I see you in the building. Yo, y'all know what was the best part of my week this week? Can anybody in here tell me what was the greatest part of my week this week besides waking up? Besides waking up for me and everybody that's here and everybody that we don't know and everybody around and all of our families and so forth. But y'all know what was the best part of my week this week? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me what was my best part of the week? This is cloth talk. See, a lot of niggas can't talk. A lot of individuals can't talk this because they don't have this in their heart. This is cloth talk. Shout out to Zeke Black. Make sure y'all get over there. Make sure y'all put that in the chat too. Just put his handle up. Go subscribe to Zeke Black Feed the Wolves. Y'all already know how I feel about everybody that got their handles. Put up King Crego. Put up Nerd. Put up Angie Baby. Put up Hood Cheeks the Hoodologist. Put up Way the Black Team Homie. Blow Dollars. Smitty. Cosmology Bay. Dog Soldier. Y'all know how we feel. Hank McCoy Show. Get over to the Hank McCoy Show and get that man subscribed, man. Get that man at fucking monetization. Get over to the Dog Soldier Show and get him at monetization. And that's a cold-blooded fact, always a queen. That was my best moment this week. And Wax AP was in that show. That was my best moment this week. See, if you paid attention, when my homegirl pulled up, she said, Dice, you know, I don't fuck with niggas like that. Pay attention to what she said. She said, I don't be on this YouTube shit. I don't be on niggas' platforms. I don't do none of that. The reason why I come over here, because Dice family and he talking that grown shit. So pay attention, y'all. I've never did a 6.5 hour live. Inshallah, mashallah. He said, I made $220 worth of groceries at my mom's house and gave her $150. I wish I could do that for my mother. Those are things I did. But let me tell y'all something. My homegirl came up here. We did a 6.5 hour live. I was supposed to play music that night, ate and fell asleep. I felt like I was at work. We did a 6.5 hour live. We didn't do no 6.5 hour live talking about nobody's mother. We didn't do no 6.5 hour live telling nobody to suck our dicks. Or fuck your kids, or fuck your grandmother, or I punch you in your face, or I shoot you, or fuck your channel, or you garbage, you ain't got no subscribers, your channel is trash. Niggas don't, we ain't talk like that. We all spoke like adults. My homegirl told y'all, out of 2 years, her and her man had a physical altercation. You see how she said my man hit me? Then she said we was rumbling. Then she said, I don't care about what he was doing. Then she said, well, you know what? Why that girl said she was going to the party. Then she said, I told him I was going with him to the party. Then he told me I wasn't going to the party. And then I got mad. And then I told him, why is this bitch texting the phone? Pay attention, y'all. I threw the phone at him. I threw the phone at him and said, fuck that nigga. You ain't had to hide the bitch. Because I got a bitch too. Let me explain something to y'all when y'all dealing with somebody that y'all supposedly love and care about. Pay attention to what comes out your mouth. Because in the beginning of the show, fuck that nigga, I ain't going back. Look at my lip. At the end of the show, reality hit her. You know why? Because she was sitting around a bunch of people that spoke to her with reason. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Wax AP. Let me toot my own horn for a minute. She wasn't surrounded with a bunch of people that was telling her, fuck that nigga. Yo, girl, you right. Fuck that. These niggas shouldn't be. Fuck that. You know who you is, bitch. You ain't did nothing wrong. Nah, you ain't get that. We overemphasized how we did not condone any man putting their hands on a woman. We overemphasized how we didn't condone anybody fighting. But she said some things I paid attention to. Number one, she said he from Brooklyn. Number two, she said he been outside since 4 years old. I believe him. How many people y'all think can really handle being outside from 4 and 5 and 6 and 7? I've been outside since 10 years old. I'm 51. That's 41 years. A lot of y'all wouldn't let y'all 10-year-old go to the second floor without you, but my mother had to go to work. My pops was addicted to crack cocaine. My grandmother and grandfather worked at Kings County Hospital. So if my father's addicted to crack cocaine and my uncle is one of the biggest heroin dealers on Utica Avenue, ain't nobody got no time to watch little old me, so now I'm outside. That's how I see wicked. That's how I see fraudulent. Because unfortunately, I've been exposed to too much. Some people be like, yo, I can handle it. No, I couldn't. Because the shit still affects me in my perception and my paranoia to this second. Overexposure to a child, to anyone can fuck you up. You see somebody get killed too much, drive you crazy. You see somebody fuck too much, can turn you into a promiscuous person. You see somebody that steal too much, you're going to be a thief. You see somebody that rob banks, you're going to be a bank robber. You see somebody be a police officer, you're going to be a police officer. You see somebody be a teacher, you're going to be a teacher officer, and so off and so forth. I'm not from them type of neighborhoods. I was raised with murderers, thieves, prostitutes, pimps, drug dealers, boosters, heroin addicts, crack fiends, alcoholics, child molesters, sexual predators, crooked police, stick-up kids. I was counted out. They said Dice ain't gonna see 18. He got that. He damn sure gonna get killed before 21. Damn, he got past 21. Well, he can't make it past 25. I'm 51. The odds been stacked against me, but they wasn't stacked against me when it came to God. It was stacked against me from the people on the outside looking in. Just like YouTube. It's always the perception of the people from the outside looking in. But nobody's thinking about God. It's God's will. It's God's will. Inshallah, it's God's will. Mashallah. What it's going to be is going to be. Like my grandmother said, yea, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, thou comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Let me explain something to you. That 23rd Psalm, even though I'm not a Christian, that 23rd Psalm is something powerful. Because if you can bump into some niggas that wanted to kill you, and then they be like, nah, that's a good nigga. For instance, when they kidnapped me off this corner right here, that's when I understood the definition of surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Because when they took me off this corner, I was gone. But you see, I'm still here. Because surely goodness and mercy followed me. For all the times I could have made things happen that I didn't let them happen. It's times a lot of niggas don't know how I am responsible for their life. A lot of niggas, a couple of you niggas don't on YouTube, allegedly speaking, and a lot of people really in the real world don't even know I'm the reason why you niggas are still alive. Because I sat on the phone or I sat face to face with killers. And I begged them to spare your life. That's how much I love you, inshallah. Because number one, the duty of a black man is to civilize the savage. The duty of a black man is to civilize a savage. That means anything I am supposed to break down to the smallest molecule for anybody to understand. Any conversation I can what? Engage with comfortably, aggressively, because of my intelligence, because I am God. See, I'm not one of them people that got to sit back and listen to people talk. I don't care who it is. It could be Beady Bop and Ring Ring sitting on a corner. You can have me in front of the nation's top senators. You can have me in front of the top legislators. You can have me in front of the top councilmen. And I promise you, this nigga from Utica Avenue, when I walk out that room from having a conversation or a meeting with him, they gonna talk about me. How could a man that allegedly was part of pharmaceutical distribution, so violent, so aggressive, so dangerous, so once feared, how is he so intelligent? Because they've been ostracizing us since we was little. Sharon McLeod, I miss you so much. My mother gave me dictionaries to make sure I would be able to stand with the best. It was just like, you know, the Karate Kid movie with Mr. Miyagi and Daniel-san. My mother was like Mr. Miyagi and I was Daniel-san. When she kept giving me them dictionaries, I'm like, why you keep giving me these dictionaries? Why do you keep giving me these index cards talking to me about things across the world? Birds, animals, places, trees, people's religions. Why do you keep giving me these index cards? Why do you keep making me give you paragraphs? Why you keep giving me spelling tests? Why you keep giving me books to read and then you're telling me the only way I get to go outside and play basketball with my friends is if I give you a paragraph. You know why? Because she loved me. That's why. She said, I'm never going to make sure. She said, they're going to be against you because you're black. They're going to be against you because you're man. And they're going to try to ostracize you because they're going to perceive you to be stupid. She said, you Sharon McLeod's son. And don't you motherfuckers never forget that shit. Peace.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?